Okay, we've got a very decidedly big money game here, for which I will open silver. He had a 5-2 split and opened Pearl Diver, which I don't think I would have, because Terminal Draw is going to be very strong here. And he's opened Embassy. Now the question is whether I want Smithies or Oracles. Now, simulations show that Smithy is slightly better, but I believe that in this context, first of all, the simulations don't play Oracle entirely accurately. Second of all, I believe that in this context, Oracle is a little bit stronger. I guess put those back. You will have to discard those. I guess give me an Embassy. Because it draws fewer, so that makes it mix better with the Embassy. Also, the attack is going to be a little more pertinent here than on average. I'm going to strictly favor Harem over Gold, which is just something I like to do. It gives me a little bit of a lead, plus with all the draw I have, I don't think that the gold is going to be super important. Although I suppose it's possible, and I should probably run some tests, either simulations or other calculations, in order to figure out which is to be preferred, gold or harem. But I think here I really want the harem. I mean, I don't think it actually makes a big difference. He's gone for a gold. Estate, copper. This lets me province. Now I do like that I'm going to make these 2 estates and 2 coppers miss the reshuffle here. Stash, interesting little card for this. Discard, that's not that good, put those back. That is really annoying. Silver. Silver. Great. I have a very good chance of getting a province here. In fact, I should get a province here. Put those back. He has to reshuffle. Is he going to want to show me his stash or not? And either of his stashes. This is a good time not to put the stashes on the top, because I will simply discard them. This is actually an interesting little tactical moment, where to put the stashes in this deck. Now if he puts them... So he put one of them there, whereas the other one is quite a ways in. I wish it would tell me exactly how many cards, since he was able to see that, and in a face-to-face game I would have been able to tell. Now, Stash and Embassy, that's way better than his average card swing, is to discard those. 10 is good enough to get me another province. I guess I am following Theory's rule of thumb on Harem versus Gold, which is if you want to buy a province over a gold, you probably want to buy a Harem over gold. I definitely want to buy provinces over gold here, and I definitely want to buy... Well, I don't definitely want to buy Harems over golds, but I think I want to buy Harems over golds. I think it's just the game's going to end fast enough that I already want the victory points that they offer me. This is going to be a pretty fast game. Look, on turn 8 I already had 2 provinces and a harem. And I'm probably going to get a 3rd province here on turn 9, which is just massive. He's embassied, which may have been a bit of a boon for him that I threw his embassy away then, although probably not that much. And he's gotten a province, but here is my 3rd. Now the question becomes, what do I want with this 3? I want a silver. I don't think I want an estate yet. I could get an oracle. I think I'm going to get an oracle. This is his 2nd province. Now I definitely need to go straight for the green. The only question being whether I want to prioritize harem over duchy, which I don't think I do. Discard those for sure. Discard those for sure. Doesn't matter. I'm gotta get the duchy here. Pearl Diver. If he knows what's good for him, well, let's see how far he is in his reshuffle. If he knows what's good for him, he'll be very unhappy. Wait, how does it... Did he trash something? What's going on? How is it an 8-point margin? He couldn't have trashed anything. There's nothing in the trash. How is it an 8-point margin? We have the same number of harems. How is it an 8-point margin? I don't understand. Oh, maybe he has 2 harems? Maybe he has both the harems and I have both the provinces? In any case, I think I gotta get the duchy. I have an 11-point lead, which means if he can get both provinces from under me, I'm lost. He has a better deck, but I just have a big lead. Embassy here, he can get a province. I can't get a province here, which is vexing. But I can get a duchy. Now I've got an 8-point lead. He gets a duchy, I get an estate. He gets an estate. I get at least a duchy here. Discard, discard, duchy. I'm going to get at least a duchy here as well, which is bad news for him. Discard, put back. See, the attack is really coming into play now. And hey, 8 for my province and a victory. And that is a big money draw game.